Jim Loehr, The Power of Story. Change your story, change your destiny in business and in life. Dive into the powerful world of storytelling with The Power of Story. Change your destiny in business and in life by Jim Loehr. In this engaging book summary, you will discover the key highlights and overarching message of the book, focusing on the importance of simplicity, staying grounded in reality, and effective communication. Learn about the pitfalls of overcomplicating strategies, the relevance of understanding your customers and competitors, and how having a clear differentiating idea can make all the difference in your business and personal life.
The power of simplicity. In today's business world, complexity is often seen as a positive attribute and simplicity is frowned upon. Companies spend vast amounts of money hiring consultants armed with complicated graphs and theories to explain why they aren't performing better. However, the greatest thinkers have always strived to make their ideas intelligible. Einstein worked with several different people to make his theory of relativity clear enough for the layman to understand. In contrast, simplicity feels smarter, safer, and can lead to better outcomes. To simplify your thinking and cut through the complex web of options and choices in today's information age, you must stay close to reality, avoid wishful thinking, be a better listener, and be prepared to be a little cynical. Effective communication is also crucial, avoiding big words that hide rather than convey meaning. In conclusion, simplicity is essential for success in the marketplace, and the simplest answer is often the best. Simplifying business. The book advocates for simplicity in business by identifying areas where complexity can be eliminated. It emphasizes the need to prioritize critical information and eliminate excess, demanding short messages and emails. The author cautions against consultants who push complexity and encourages businesses to focus on a differentiating idea that sets them apart from their competitors. Additionally, the book highlights the myth of serving customers and instead, focuses on understanding what to say to differentiate products from competitors' products. Finally, the book simplifies pricing by sticking to acceptable ranges while emphasizing creating a perception of value to justify charging more. Stay on the front line. Connect with your team and business to ensure success. To succeed in the marketplace, nothing compares to being on the front line. Spend enough time in your stores and talk with people on the loading dock to get a handle on your business. As a CEO, middle management's fear to tell the truth about your organization could be your biggest problem. Good news is not enough, you must also hear the bad news to stay ahead in the game. Praise those who are honest with you and visit the site of the problem instead of organizing a meeting to discuss it. Before setting a strategy, vision and mission statement, you should know where you're going. However, it is not enough to just have plans, you must take action. As a leader, should not be in your vocabulary. Once your company is doing something, your job as a leader is not finished. Reinforce your employees' efforts by being a cheerleader, a storyteller, or a facilitator. Phil Knight of Nike is a great example of being the business. In conclusion, knowing your business involves connecting with your team and being on the front line. Hear both the good and the bad news to stay ahead and reinforce your plans by being the face of the company. The danger in long-term planning. Long-term planning is often viewed as a key to success, but it is a dangerous ideology. The future is unpredictable, and while spotting trends can be helpful, it's essential to be cautious. Making too much of a trend can lead to mistakes, and people don't always do what they should. Instead, focus on building a firm direction into your plan by keeping it simple. Don't waste countless hours trying to predict the future when your competitors might have an innovative idea that could blow yours out of the water. Real motivation comes from doing battle in the real world, not the feel-good land of peak performance. Turning ideas into competitive advantages. To ensure your organization's success, everyone must understand its unique selling point and turn it into a coherent marketing direction. A good differentiating idea needs a competitive angle that separates your product from others. It doesn't have to be better, just different. Convert this angle into a mental competitive angle that stands out in the customer's mind. The key to success is making sure everyone in your organization is on the same page. As the quote goes, the best revenge over critics is being correct. Teaching reality, not motivation. The key to improving job performance is to provide employees with the know-how, not just motivational speeches. Before investing in motivation, consider paying for training and having a high-ranking member from inside the company explain the company's differentiating idea. Employees need to understand what sets their company apart to fight battles in the real world. Focusing on reality rather than motivational slogans is crucial in teaching employees how to do a better job.
The power of story undeniably changes the way we perceive and approach the fast-paced, information-laden world of business. Key takeaways from Jim Loehr's book include embracing simplicity over complexity, staying rooted in reality, and making conscious efforts to understand your customers and competitors. The book also emphasizes the importance of effective communication, having a clear differentiating idea, and staying agile rather than succumbing to the allure of long-term planning. By understanding these fundamental concepts and applying them in business and personal life, our destiny can indeed be changed for the better.